Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we are diving headfirst into the amazing world of Japanese food. And let me tell you, it's a wild ride right now. You've got this incredible mix of super old traditions bumping up against these crazy futuristic flavors. It's like a story being told on a plate, and it's all about three key ideas: luxury, surprise, and tradition.
Okay, let's kick things off with this first idea, luxury. And when I say luxury, I'm not just talking about, super expensive ingredients. It's more of a feeling. Just look at this thing. It's about these gorgeous, indulgent dishes that are like a total feast for your eyes. You almost don't want to eat it. It's this kind of fancy treat that feels special, but is still something you can actually get your hands on. And people are absolutely loving it right now.
Next up, surprise. And how cute is this? This trend is all about having fun with food. We're talking about these super playful, creative dishes that just totally break all the rules. This is food made for your Instagram feed. It's designed to be shared, to make you laugh, and to make you go, whoa, what is that? I love it.
And finally, we have tradition. Look at that perfect bowl of ramen. This is the foundation, right? It's the soul food. These are the recipes that have been perfected for generations, and they just give you that warm, comforting feeling. So you've got luxury, surprise, and tradition. The amazing thing is, these three aren't just separate ideas. They're constantly talking to each other, mixing it up. And that's what makes the food scene in Japan so incredibly exciting right now.
All right, so let's see how this all actually works. First up, we're talking about the undisputed star of the season, the strawberry. Seriously, in Japan, strawberries aren't just fruit. It's like a massive, nationwide party celebrating this perfect, beautiful berry. It's a total strawberry festival everywhere you look. You've got fancy hotels like the new Otani and the Hilton doing these insane afternoon teas and all-you-can-eat buffets, but it's not just for the super rich. Your favorite little neighborhood cafe, the convenience store on the corner, literally everyone is getting in on the action and making their own amazing strawberry desserts. It's awesome.
And when we say they're going big, we mean it. The scale is just, whoa. This is not just a couple of berries and some whipped cream. No way. We're talking about these massive parfaits. Look at this one from Jonathan's. It's over 30 centimeters tall. That's huge. And it's stuffed with good stuff like 3 scoops of Häagen-Dazs. It's not just a dessert. It's like edible art.
Yeah, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? The whole point is just pure indulgence. It's about enjoying every single bite. So maybe that means admiring one single perfect, flawless strawberry. Or maybe it means taking on this giant mountain of sweet, creamy goodness. Either way, it's all about celebrating this amazing seasonal treat. Okay, so strawberries are amazing, but what happens when you look past the seasonal stuff? Well, that's where we get back to that push and pull I was talking about. Old school tradition versus totally new, wild ideas. And trust me, this is where it gets really fun. Just check out the difference here. On one hand, you have a Michelin-starred chef opening Japan's first ever shop that only sells croissants and pudding. That's all about taking something classic and making it absolutely perfect. But then, on the other hand, you've got a ramen shop in Kyoto that for Valentine's Day made a matcha chocolate duck ramen. I know, it sounds completely bonkers, but people were actually lining up to try it. How wild is that? And that creativity is just popping up everywhere. Gelato Peak is making these super adorable cat-shaped crepes. Could you even eat that? It's too cute. Then you have specialty brownie shops opening up, taking a classic American dessert and just perfecting it. Even old favorites like Yukimi Daifuku ice cream are getting a cool new twist with this rich kinako flavor. Oh, and tacos? They're starting to become a thing, which is super cool to see.
But with all this new exciting stuff happening, you might think the classics are getting left behind, right? Nope, not at all. In fact, you could say they're more popular than ever. For every one experimental restaurant, there are like 100 traditional ramen shops, some that have been around for over 50 years, and they are always packed. People just can't get enough of that perfect, comforting bowl that's been loved forever. It's like the heart of it all. And this love for the classics, well, it leads to some seriously intense and honestly really fun fights between different cities. This isn't just about who makes the best food. It's about pride for your hometown. It's all about bragging rights.
Okay, let's talk ramen. Every year, there's this huge battle to see which city loves ramen the most. And the results are in. For the 4th year in a row, the winner is Yamagata City. They spend more money on ramen per household than any other city in Japan. Just think about that for a second. That's a city that basically runs on ramen.
But if you think the ramen battle is intense,
You haven't seen the Gyoza Showdown. This is a legendary three-way fight between Hamamatsu, Miyazaki, and Utsunomiya. And, drumroll please, Hamamatsu has done it again, a third win in a row. Seriously, the local news covers this like it's the World Cup finals. It's a huge deal.
And this right here tells you everything about how much this means to them. Even though his city came in third, the mayor of Utsunomiya was like, nope, we're still a Gyoza Wonderland. I just love that. It's not about losing, it's about being proud of what makes your city special. It really shows you that this is way more than just food, it's about community.
Okay, so we've talked about fancy desserts and city rivalries, but let's be real. Most of the time, food is about something much simpler, right? It's about comfort, something easy, and just those little everyday joys.
And when it comes to cooking at home, tons of people are getting inspired by celebrities like Yuko Ogura. She's kind of famous for her kitchen magic. She shares these recipes that are super easy and fast, but the food you make tastes like it came from a fancy restaurant. It's all about helping you eat amazing food even when you're crazy busy. Like, check out her one-pan carbonara that went totally viral. This is a game changer if you hate doing dishes, and who doesn't? You cook everything in one single frying pan, the pasta, the sauce, all of it. It's such a brilliant trick, and it makes a dish that seems really fancy feel like something you could totally whip up on a random weeknight.
And you see that same vibe of easy comfort food everywhere. There's Hitorinabe, which is basically hot pot for one person. It's getting super popular. Then you have amazing deals like a 13.8 yen breakfast set in Osaka. But it's also about people. There's a story of a 79-year-old woman who's keeping her husband's restaurant going after he passed away. And sometimes it's a little sad, like when a beloved little ramen shop by the station has to close down. It feels like losing a little piece of history.
So, after looking at all this, the fancy, the weird, the traditional, and the comforting, what does it all mean? What's next for food in Japan? Well, what you start to realize is that a food trend isn't just about, what's popular on social media. It's actually like a picture of what a culture cares about right now. It shows that constant balancing act between the comfort of tradition, what we know and love, and the thrill of innovation, of trying something brand new and exciting. And people really get this. They're actively trying to protect these special parts of their food culture so they don't disappear. You're even seeing things like a Parfait Grand Prix being created. I mean, a competition for parfaits? It's a way of taking something fun and turning it into a real cultural event. It's like everyone saying, hey, this stuff is important, it's part of who we are, and we need to celebrate it.
So what's the bottom line? I think it's that the food scene in Japan isn't just one thing. It's this awesome, delicious, and sometimes kind of weird conversation between the past and the future. You have everything from one perfect strawberry to a crazy bowl of chocolate ramen. It's literally culture on a plate. And that just leaves us with one really fun question to think about. What's going to be on the menu tomorrow?